It started as a trickle, but now, as it marks its 20th year, the Tyne Rivers Trust has a full team of volunteers and staff dedicated to looking after the river and its catchment area. And here, educating the future custodians of the waterway.
It feels like slimy.
This model shows how work upstream can impact those who live along the Tyne. But, of course, it's even better to see that in real life. Heading up the river, as the duck flies, you can see the work the charity has done. Flying past some of the 40,000 trees planted, the fish passes built, like this one in Hexham, making life easier for our migrating fish. And there's much more to fly over, more than 2,500 miles of river and tributaries. And if you keep flying further and further upstream, eventually you'll get somewhere like this, Tipholt Burn, one of many, many tributaries for the Tyne, and somewhere that's seen significant changes over recent weeks. Except, of course, you can't fly here. To see this project, you have to get on your wellies.
What we've done here is we've worked with nature to essentially restore the river back to how it used to be. So we've put trees in, reconnected old channels, so it reconnects to its floodplain a little bit better. Water will flow out of the site much more slowly, so it will be better to reduce flood risk downstream, and we'll have better water quality.
It just feels like this is something that should be happening everywhere then.
Yeah, absolutely, and there's a real need to scale up projects like this. Obviously we've got climate change where flooding is going to become a lot more common. Equally, drought is going to become a lot more common, and projects like this are going to benefit issues like that because they retain water on the land.
New challenges in an ever-changing climate, but the Trust is confident for the future.
It's part of a growing movement of rivers trusts across the country who all have the same ambition in mind to protect, to regenerate our rivers because they are so important for biodiversity. They attract people for recreation purposes, they attract businesses as well, and therefore it's in everyone's interest to look after them for future generations to come.
Those future generations already getting an understanding of the importance of the Tyne and why it needs to be looked after for the next 20 years and beyond.